Today we got a video from Police Release, and the title of the video is Woman Meets Karma After Harassing Coworker.
On April 3rd, 2025, officers were dispatched to a store in response to a report of a physical altercation between employees.
What's going on?
We're having a fight in the kitchen.
This one assaulted me first.
She shoved me first, and I hit her back.
I'm not
lying. And then she hit me again. Well, you know what? There was a girl in the kitchen as a cook who seen it, and it was because she was in there calling me a woman. What did you say about me?
Saying anything.
Tell me. Yes, you did.
I was talking to myself.
Okay. We're done yelling.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What happened? Let me get your side of the story.
I was in the back of the kitchen writing a check. Okay, she's up there bragging. I made $400 in tips today. Well, I'm like, okay, congratulations. Shut the f up. You know, you constantly get to walk around here. You don't show up. You don't do your job. And he's sitting there instigating it. How much did you make? Brag, brag, brag. So I'm sitting there under my breath. Nobody gives a f. She loses it. I'm in the back kitchen writing a check. And Cheryl, watch it. She lunged at me.
Who's Cheryl?
The girl in the back in the kitchen.
Okay.
She lunged at me, and so I started defending myself. I swear I did not hit her first.
Okay.
I know better. I'm not dumb. I didn't hit her first. And I will press charges. I have a busted. I've been assaulted in this place of business, and there was nothing done about it.
Okay.
Okay? It's enough. These people, they're horrible people. That one right over there sitting there with a smirk on her face. I'm done. All I said, she's sitting up there bragging, and I said, no one gives a. I get in trouble for running my mouth, but she's allowed to.
Good. You got your ID on you?
It doesn't make sense.
Hello. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I need to speak with whoever saw.
I didn't see nothing. I was next.
I guess one of the other people who work back here.
Yeah, I'll send them out just.
That was me.
Oh, was you? Okay.
That was me.
All right. So what the hell happened?
Okay, first thing I know, I'm sitting back there, and Sydney, the darker haired girl, comes to bring me a ticket.
Okay.
And she's trying to write it down, and Sabrina comes running in the kitchen. I tell you not to talk shit about me. And Sydney said, get out of my face.
Okay.
And the next thing I know, I'm watching the fryer. The next thing I know, I hear Sydney go, you will not put your hands on me like that. And then they started fighting. Sabrina brought her down to the floor by her hair and started hitting her. Sydney was on her knees. Sabrina was wailing her. Pretty good.
Okay. I might have to get a statement from you, but I'll be right back, okay? I'm here. So I talked to the other lady that, I guess, witness heard it. She said you guys were arguing. Sydney said, you won't put your hands on me. And next thing she knows, you guys are going at it on the fuck floor.
Yeah, because she shoved me.
Then why does she say you're not going to put her hands on? You aren't going to put your hands on her.
She shoved me first, officer. I'm grown enough to know not to put my hands on anybody first.
Okay.
And she was back there talking shit about me.
Okay. Well, if you're going to say that she hit you first, and she's going to say you hit her first, chances are I'm going to talk to both of you, and it's either A, you can both go to jail for battery.
Okay, well, I didn't put my hands on her first.
Okay, well, as of right now, since obviously there are probably no cameras in there.
There's not.
So it's a he said, she said, and the only other person that saw it saw the ending of it with you having her on the ground wailing in the head.
No, I had her on the ground.
And there we go. Probable cause, man. There we go. She's saying one thing, she's saying the other, and then we got an independent person who is saying, because even before they get into the fight, right, the big brawl, the comments that she made was, you're not gonna put your hands on me. And that to me tells me that she put her hands on her, and now you're not gonna put your hands on me. Like, that's if somebody touch you, you're not gonna put your hands on me like that. That's what it's common sense. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. So this one here, she better have a good story, boy, because it's not looking good.
Holding her down off of me because she was punching me in the face.
Okay.
So what was I supposed to do with you? Just let her sit there and punch me?
Like I said, that's just what I'm being told. Okay.
I just told him the same thing.
Okay. You want her arrested?
I do. I gotta stand up for myself.
Stay right there. I'm gonna close this a little bit, Sydney, okay? So what are they saying? They're saying that I guess she told Sydney to go home. Sydney didn't. And then I guess they went back into the kitchen. That's where all the shit ensued. The other lady said that she heard Sydney tell her not to put her hands on her. She turned around to look at the fryer. Next thing next thing she knows, they're on the floor. But then she's also saying that Sydney put her hands on her first. And with there being no cameras and no one actually witnessing it, it's a he said, she said. So it's either they both go to jail or get signed complaints against both of them.
She's saying
that Sydney started it. Sydney's saying she started it.
Well, I think the way she explains it, I think they were heckling her. The way it sounds a little bit. Sydney said, "Shut the f*** up," and she said that's when this lady came at her. She said, I didn't hit her first. I know better."
Yeah.
She said, "I was trying to cover it." She said, "She just kept hitting me, and I was trying to cover up my face to defend myself."
Right.
And I always believe the story where they talk about what they did wrong as well, right? If you look at the skinny girls, the one that's right here in the car, the skinnier girl, if you listen to her story, she says everything. You know, it's not like no half-ass shit, right? And then even the other girl kind of, agrees with it in a way, right? It says that she says, well, they were hackling her, whatever, right? And then she says, nobody cares, shut the fuck up or something, whatever she said, right? And then the other girl, the bigger girl, she says, well, she was talking crap about me. And so that coincides or whatever. But the skinnier one, she's saying what she did wrong, everything that led up to it, and she's including what she said, or whatever, that could have ticked her off or whatever. But the other one is saying pretty much she didn't do anything wrong, No, I believe the skinnier girl's story.
So, what kind of marks does she have on her?
I didn't really get a look at her yet. I think some facial marks.
What's her hands look like? Her knuckles?
Red. I'm just looking at your injuries real quick.
8, 9, 8, 6, 8, 5.
You just hold your hands out like that. Just like this. Yeah.
You're good at 20.
Okay.
You will not talk shit about me. This is Sydney say. The next thing I know, I'm looking this way. The next thing I know, I hear Sydney go, "You will not touch me like that," and then push Sabrina backwards.
Okay.
The next thing I know, they're pushing on each other, and they end up in front of this cooler right here. Then Sabrina has Sydney in the floor by the hair of her head and wailing her in the face.
You heard Sydney say, "Don't touch me like that"?
You got statements.
Yeah.
I mean, her story basically lines up with what the cook's saying.
What she's saying. Yeah. So I assume that, because she said, she's like, I didn't touch her first.
Okay.
She said, I was just covering up she said she just kept hitting me and hitting me. I was trying to cover up my face to defend myself. So, I mean, at this point, if she wants to sign a complaint, then she's going to go. If that's what you want to do.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Sydney, do you want to press charges against her, or you just want to leave?
No, I want to press charges, please.
All right. I'm going to have you sign a complaint form, and then I'll have to have you fill out a statement, okay? All right. Go ahead and stand up, put your hands behind your back.
I'm going to jail?
Yep, you're going to jail for battery.
Is she going to jail for battery?
No.
How is that even possible?
I have someone who corroborates her story more than yours.
Are you kidding me? I'm a grown-ass woman. I know better than to put my hands on anybody.
That's something you can handle in court. If you'd like to fill out a statement on your side of the story, you can do that as well.
Wow.
You have anything on you I need to know about?
No.
Okay. Well, you gotta ask anymore.
What's your name?
Sabrina Jones.
Okay. Medicine.
You have stuff here? Do you have anything?
You can go ahead and step on that, that's fine. County on 5, 1 female, 1095.
I'm going to provide the cook with a statement form
And Sydney.
and have Sydney fill one out.
Okay.
And then I don't know what's their position. Did they say with her? She's asking me if she's fired. I'm like,
I can go ask. I guess Sydney's wanting to know her position with you guys, whether she's fired or not.
I don't have no idea what even happened. I wasn't here, so we'll just talk about it.
Okay. Well, like I said.
I'll talk to her.
Okay. Well.
I have no idea. I don't know if the other guys seen what happened.
Well,
but
she gave us a story that more or less corroborated Sydney. So.
what Sydney said story. Okay.
Your other worker's she's gonna go to jail for right now.
Okay.
Whether she gets released or not, it's not up to me. She's gonna get a ticket from me. She'll get a court date, and outside of that, it'll be determined later whether she goes to Pulaski County or not.
Okay.
But that's right now. She's gonna go to jail for now. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Will she have her mom or she get out?
No. Her ticket will be her bond. If they don't take her down to Pulaski County, she'll get released with her ticket and a court date. If she goes to Pulaski County, chances are she'll see a judge tomorrow.
Okay. So I'm sure a boy want to know what's going on.
I asked her if she had anything here. She said she'd come back and get it later. So.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Thank you guys.
You're welcome. County on 5, being out to post 1 female, beginning mileage 112001. 112001.
Is this a felony or a misdemeanor?
I'd have to look at the statute.
This ain't even right. Not supposed to bond?
They'll make that determination down there. There's no cash bond anymore. So you'll either get released with a ticket and a court date, or you'll have to spend the night in Pulaski County.
I have to spend the night in jail?
Yep.
I got kids to go home to. I can't wait to start this shit. Here, I'm gonna take this pen and your check thing out. Okay.
You don't have a phone on you or anything? Okay.
I think I got money in my pocket.
That's fine. They'll have you empty your pockets when they come and talk to you. We're on this one. They'll be out with you, so okay?
Yep.
The woman was charged with battery. There is currently no update regarding either individual's employment status with the facility. On April 3rd.
Yeah, the girl is in a tough spot because it seems like, everyone likes the orange girl better or whatever, and the skinny one is being pretty much ganged up on. So it's an uncomfortable environment for her to work in general, but she's doing her best. And, the cook had her back. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the cook, she said exactly what happened, and the police relied heavily on, her, witness statement or whatever the case may be, and got the correct one locked up. Because if we're thinking about it, the orange one is talking about how much money she's making from this diner, and the guy who was there, we didn't see too much of him, but the guy that was there is like egging it on, and when you're working in an establishment like that where you're, some places all the tips get split down the middle, and then some places, whatever tips you make, you keep, right? And not everyone makes the same amount of money. Not everyone gets the same amount of tips. So some people are struggling, some people are doing well. Yeah, man, she gotta get a better job, man. I ain't gonna lie.